I think it's important that every kid feels known and that every kid feels like there are multiple adults here that understand them. I'm Jeff Perlis, this is my 4th year here. I'm the 12th grade dean, a math teacher, and the head coach of girls track and field. My role in the dean's office is centered around student life. We're really trying to make the 12th grade year as smooth as possible. It's a tough year for them. They were very stressed out with college and finishing strong here. It's very important to try to have a relationship with a kid before they're in your office because they've made a mistake. So I spend a lot of time trying to get to know them and trying to think about, what's on their minds, what things do they want, what things are stressing them out. Trying to get a pulse of the class as a whole, I think, is really important. The number of different students who will come into my office with something they're excited about, not necessarily a problem or concern, and just want to share. It makes me happy.
Right, we're going to look at the limit of the thing that's raised to the k.
As a math teacher, I've had the opportunity to teach a wide variety of courses here. I've taught everything from geometry up to BC calculus. I really enjoy getting to do different kinds of math with kids. Math is one of the only disciplines where you can possibly say, I'm bad at math. So I think, finding opportunities for them to be successful, so meeting them where they are and advancing their skills to make them feel successful. And that can be challenging, right? Math has a stigma that other disciplines don't necessarily have, but trying to have every kid feel successful in the classroom, I think, is critical. At the beginning of the year, we have a discussion about how do we talk about math to one another in a way that's constructive and builds people up rather than tears them down. I try to build and foster that environment where we'll solve a problem 2 or 3 different ways because we can and because all those ideas are useful and important. I really love that I can get to know a student in multiple facets of their life, right? They might be a superstar, in the 100-meter dash, but they might really struggle in math, or they might be a rock star in the classroom and, they might be one of the slowest kids on the team. I really enjoy getting to see them in areas where they have success, in areas where they can improve, and sort of seeing how those relate. And I think having a good foundational relationship with the kid is at the root of that.
I'm not asking you to do anything that you can't do.
Track and field is very measurable. I really like that about it as a numbers person, and being able to inspire young kids to achieve their best and help kids see their own improvement. Not just, oh, I think I'm faster, like, oh, I know I'm faster. Here's how much I've improved. And getting them to push themselves in ways they haven't in the past, and really getting that buy-in and establishing a culture down there is what gets me really excited every day to come to work.